Right now at the state capitol, the race is on to wrap up all of the major bills before the session ends on Monday.
But there's one bill tying up the Senate. That's the final vote on paid family and medical leave bill. Chief political reporter John Croman at the Capitol tonight with the latest. John?
You know, they were tied up for hours and hours on that paid family leave debate, and it just wrapped. It did pass, and that was the final stop for paid family leave before it gets to the governor's desk. Republicans knew going in they didn't have the votes to stop this, but they did everything they could to make sure Democrats wished they weren't doing it. Now, this is something that's going to work a lot like the current unemployment insurance program, where you have a statewide pool of money filled with payroll tax money from everyone else, also known as the premium. That's 0.7% payroll tax, with at least half paid by employers, the rest by employees. It would pay for up to 12 weeks of family leave and or 12 weeks of medical leave, capped at 20 weeks total, where people would get partial pay, just as they do with unemployment checks.
But a payroll tax on the working men and women of Minnesota, more money out of their paycheck.
Worker after worker after worker lined up and said to us, this would make me be able to keep my job.
We see taillights heading west quite frequently, and we need to stop that. We want to keep the people here, the workers. We want to keep the businesses here.
This bill is about Minnesotans. It is about people who work, who are constantly being asked to choose between healing from their cesarean or paying their rent.
So paid family leave was one of 4 bills they were doing in the Senate today. Long debates, same thing over the House, long debates. But the leaders say they're confident they can wrap things up by Monday night.
In the next 4 days, we imagine there'll be a ton of work done, because each day at the legislature right now is like 10 years. And people can really do a lot in a short period of time at the end of session.
And the leaders did today confirm something that a lot of us already suspected, which is that the sports betting bill, they won't have time to get that wrapped today. So I'm sorry if I buried the lead for some of you. Back to you.
John, thank you.
There's a lot of talk as well tonight about the big tax package at the Capitol. At this hour, the language of that bill is being finalized. The proposed bill would give rebate checks of $260 for singles, $520 for joint filers, and $260 per child up to 3 children. This is only available for single people who make under $75,000 a year and joint filers who make less than $150,000. Also, more Minnesotans would be exempt from income taxes on Social Security benefits, but not all. Households that make more than $100,000 will still be taxed. Other highlights of the bill include a new child tax credit for lower income Minnesotans, which DFLers say they hope will take children out of poverty. Homeowners and renters would also get larger property tax refunds.